All right, so this is where I started with my CDL. I went to the CDL school in Hialeah, Florida, or Miami. And when I went there, they have a program called Troops into Transportation. And since I'm a veteran, I got a pretty good discount using my GI Bill. It was half off since I was deployed. And I went there in late February. Yeah, late February, and then to the middle of March. And what's cool about that for veterans, they put them up in a hotel, like an extended stay America, and I stayed there for a month. School's pretty good. Yeah, pretty darn good because you had a lot more in and outs in class time, and then when we finally hit the pad and the road, on the pad, I had plenty of time to practice. Um, they did a really good job with getting us out there, getting in the trucks, doing your straight line backings, your offset, and your 90 and your 45. And we did practice parallel parking, even though it was not on the test at the time. They took it off the test before our class got there. That was Florida State that did that. And so, yeah, it was fun to be there. I had to pay for my own meals. That was all right at the time. But you're just jobless for the month. But while I was there were companies that came in and did their recruiting. So I was sent there by Schneider. They helped me get there. But I was informed by the advisor there. He said, hey, just because Schneider sent you here doesn't mean you have to go with Schneider. You could go with any company you want, any company that recruits. So I tried for TMC. TMC saw my driving record, saw that I had a couple tickets from years prior to me being there, and said no. I said, okay, no problem. And then there was places like Covenant. Covenant came in and came out. They just passed out business cards, basically. Warner came in, had a recruiter there, gave us the spiel on everything Warner. And I said, okay, that sounds good. And they had local accounts. So I was interested in the Dollar General account when I first signed up for Warner. But other than that, the CDL school was, like I said, pretty darn good, pretty solid. And it's not just that they'll just teach you how to maneuver and drive on the road. There's a lot of instructors there from different companies that have different experience, whether it be flatbed, tanker, dry van, or reefer. And, they could explain to you the ins and outs of it. So it's not like a lot of other driving schools where they just they might be focused on one company. So that's nice. You get to see all these other companies. You get to hear, hey, we got a lot of recruits going here. And our class advisor actually told us, hey, apply for 3 companies or more. Do not apply for just one. This way you're not disappointed. Have a top 3 list, and I want you to apply for all of them. And then, yeah. So I got into the company I applied for. I didn't go with Schneider. Sorry. But I don't feel like I made a bad decision on that one. And yeah, it being Miami, it's pretty hectic with the traffic when you're doing the road, but I believe that makes you a better driver, and everything was manual. So I got to drive on a manual, got my endorsement. At the time they weren't doing endorsements. You could get an opposite endorsement, which is, you get a little X on your license that says automatic only. But most of the time, it was just, that wasn't an endorsement at the time. So yeah, that's how I got my license there. Oh yeah, and then the school is right next to the DMV. It's in the same plaza. So as soon as we were ready for the CDL permit test, they just sent us right next door. They said, "Oh yeah, just go next door," and we got everything done. As soon as I passed my CDL test, um, the way they did it, I did the maneuvers in the morning, and then after 1 o'clock, um, we went and we did the road test. We did the pre-trip in the morning also, and that was quick. And yeah, after I passed my road test, I just ran right to the DMV and then right to the classroom, collected all my packets and everything like that, and just left. So that was it on that. And then yeah, I'll make another video about where I went next, Warner Enterprise. Thank you.